Sasamahan kita.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم فقال ربكم ادعوني أستجب لكم آمين يا رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين اللهم اجمع شمل المسلمين والكريستيان والأمم في مدينة دباو وسلم دائما مجتمعنا هذا بالسلم والأمن والتقدم في بلدنا هذا آمين يا رب العالمين ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب ربنا إنك أنت الوهاب ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وصلى الله على خير خلقه سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين يا رب العالمين.
In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Amen. Our most gracious Heavenly Father, we come to you today to praise and worship you thanks for all the things you continue to provide for ourselves and our families. Father, we humbly ask for forgiveness for all the times we have offended you, when we forget to acknowledge your presence in the image of our brothers and sisters, and for moments we fail to be good stewards of the blessings you have given us. Continue to guide and protect each one of us, Lord, that we may always walk in the lights of your everlasting love and mercy. Grant us, Father, with your comfort in times of distress and with your strength in times of weakness. Bestow upon us your unending grace and healing, that we may in turn become instruments of gentleness and compassion to others. We ask all this in the name of your Son, our Lord Jesus Christ, with the prayer and the intercession of our Blessed Mother. Amen.
Good morning po, sir. Sorry po, nakamute po tayo. Good morning po. Good morning. Good morning po, ma'am, sir.
Sir, yung mic po, gagamitin po
Okay,
natin sa kabila.
okay na po. Okay
Sir,
na po.
yung mic
Naririnig na
ano
po kayo. Thank you
yung
po.
gagamitin po natin yung mic, sir, sa kabila. Sir. Yung kay Ted? Yung kay Sir Ted. Problema na ka.
Okay, meron na tayo.
OBS.
Welcome to our fourth day of the National Webinar Workshop on the Basics of Using Open Broadcaster Software or the OBS Studio.
Of course, this national webinar workshop is brought to you by the Department of Education EdTech Unit and sponsored by also SDO Ligao City. Good morning po, Ma'am Pam.
Good morning, Sir Sat. Hello sa ating mga viewers. At the moment, meron tayong 1,800 viewers sa ating DepEd stream in the Facebook Live of DepEd Edu.
That's right, Ma'am Pam. And I think yung ating mga participants from day 1 hanggang ngayon ay sustained. Gustong-gusto talaga nila malaman ang lahat tungkol sa OBS.
Maraming salamat sa pagsubaybay. Thank you so much.
Yan. In Bicol, Diyos mapalos po sa pagsubaybay sa Samuya.
Salamat na marami.
Ma'am Pam, can you still recall the activities that we had starting day 1 hanggang ngayon?
Noong day 1, ipinakilala namin sa inyo ang OBS. Ang OBS ay ang ating partner sa paggawa ng mga video lessons based sa ating mga most essential learning competencies at mga self-learning modules. Pinakita rin kung paano ang pag-install nito, pinakita rin kung paano magagamit ang different filters at kung paano natin mapapaganda ang ating mga OBS Studio outputs.
That's right, Ma'am Pam. And on our day 2, we had a different demonstration teaching coming from the different teachers from the use of mother tongue hanggat sa iba't ibang subject. And may nabasa nga akong comment na sabi ng isang viewer natin, maraming salamat daw sa pagpapakita ng demonstration lesson. At least nabigyan siya ng idea kung paano niya gagawin ang kanyang lesson sa subject niya. So, ang lahat ng mga demonstration natin ay anchored sa most essential learning competencies na prepare at sinafeguard ng ating mga teachers kasama ang kanilang mga education supervisors. Maraming salamat po at shout out sa lahat na nag-demo nung day 2. How about nung day 3? Kahapon po yun. Nanood ba kayo? Ma'am, can you still have the parang mga naganap kahapon?
Tama, Sir Sa. Kahapon naman, ang ginawa natin ay pinakita kung paano magagamit ang inyong mga cellphones, ang inyong mga Android cameras as your web cameras. Kung paano nyo siya magagamit sa pag-record ng inyong mga videos using OBS. Pinakita rin kung paano natin mas smooth at mas hassle-free natin magagamit ang OBS Studio sa paglipat-lipat ng different scenes.
That's right. So hindi lang natin magagamit ang ating cellphone sa pag-selfie or groupie or sa pag-post ng iba't ibang mga information, pwede rin siyang gamitin sa learning and teaching process.
Yes.
Actually, kahapon, medyo nagkaroon ng problema sa bahay kaya hindi ko napanood yung buong part. Buti na lang, naka-record ang ating seminar. Kaya, from day 1, day 2, at kahapon, kayang-kayang mapanood at masubaybayan.
Yes. At Yan din ang aming masasabi sa mga viewers natin na ngayon pa lang nakakapanood sa day 4 namin. You can go back to the previous posts ng ating DepEd Edu page at makikita nyo ang aming mga sessions from day 1, day 2, at hanggang sa aming naging session kahapon. Shoutout muna tayo sa ating mga viewers.
Correct. Sabi ni Teacher Ryan Mirabel Banyaria, sabi niya, watching from California, Daraga Alba.
California.
Kala
ko may international viewer ulit tayo.
Actually, taga-Rapo-Rapo National High School ito. Medyo remote itong area at titignan natin kung paano niyo magagamit yung OBS sa pagtuturo kasi island si Sir nagtuturo.
Okay. Sabi naman ni Ma'am Alma Destura, good morning. Watching from Mary Perpetua Ibriosa National High School, Tigbao, Milagros, Masbate here in Bicol. Meron rin tayong isang viewer. We are from Luzon, Visayas, at hanggang sa Mindanao. From Ma'am Zenaida Ibrahim. Good morning, Ma'am. Watching from CCNHS Rojas, Cotabato City. Hashtag Learn as 1PH.
Alright. Sabi naman ni Sir Jonathan Quinto, good morning. Watching live in Dagupan City, Pangasinan, Region 1.
Yeah.
Balita mo, open na ang 100 Islands sa Dagupan.
Ang aming mga viewers from Luzon, Visayas to Mindanao, welcome. At sama-sama tayo na matuto ulit ngayon sa ating day 4 ng National Webinar on OBS Utilization in Teaching and Learning.
Tamang-tama, Ma'am Pam. And kanina, habang nagpe-prepare tayo for this broadcast, may mga nakita tayong mga outputs na ginawa nila using the OBS. And I'm sure, hindi lang ito ginawa dahil sa certificate.
Yes.
Ginawa ito ng ating mga kaguro, mga ka-digital teachers because they want to learn how to use this OBS sa tunay na buhay bilang digital teachers. Ready na ba, Ma'am Pam, bilang digital teacher?
I think ready na ako. Kakayanin natin yan para sa bata.
Sabi niya ng DepEd, sulong
Edukalidad.
edukalidad. Alright. Ready na ang ating susunod na speaker, Ma'am Pam.
That's right. Ready na siya at alam ko, ready na rin kayo. We will start the day 4 of our webinar session with a topic on using OBS Studio Virtual Camera with different video conferencing apps. Ano bang ibig sabihin nito? Paano natin magagamit ang OBS Studio kapag meron kayong mga online meetings kagaya na Google Meet,
Tulad ng Zoom.
yes, Zoom, at also kapag may sessions tayo sa Microsoft Teams, paano natin magagamit ang OBS?
Tama yan ngayon. Kasi napakadami ng mga teachers and students na gumagamit ng iba't ibang conferencing app, lalong-lalo na kung ayaw nilang mag-broadcast ito sa Facebook or private lang yung kanilang conversation. Why not? Dagdagan natin ang OBS. So napakaganda ng OBS kasi parang iba't ibang system, iba't ibang application, kaya natin ipasok sa OBS.
That's right. Huwag na natin patagalin pa. Nandito si Sir Frederick Orbase, Head Teacher ng Baligang Elementary School, Ligao City Division. Sir Fred!
Yan! Palakpakan natin, bigyan natin si Sir Ted ng isang digital clap. Palakpakan natin si Sir Ted.
Thank you very much to our MC for this day 4 National OBS seminar. Sir Sutter and Ma'am Pamela for the impressive short introduction. Hello everyone, I'm Sir Frederick R. Orbase of SDO Ligao City, and currently I am the school head of Baligang Elementary School. Today, I'm gonna show you and teach you how to use OBS virtual camera in Google Meet and Microsoft Teams in conducting conferences and meetings. So basically, these two applications play a significant role today since we are still under the state of public health emergency, and 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 this to prevent the spreading of COVID-19 virus, we in the department are mandated to do virtual meetings or conferences. With this tutorial, I'm going to show you and teach you how to use the OBS virtual camera as a multiple camera in Google Meet and Microsoft Teams. And as an add-on, I will teach you also how to present a slide presentation, especially for those teachers who are doing online lessons, and for the colleagues in education when presenting slides when conducting conferences or meeting. So let's begin and make a move. So the first thing to do is to open or run your OBS Studio. Okay, so let's start. So the first thing to do is to open and run the OBS Studio. Okay, so here we are on the display screen. We see so here we are on the display screen. We see the title of the webinar workshop. So if you are the first thing to use the OBS Studio, you need to set your profile. Doing this, go to OBS profile settings, click. Type the profile name, sample, for example, Fred. If you are first beginner of using OBS, you need to set the profile. Next, scene collection, new, rename, Fred. Okay, so next, you are now on your screen, Fred. Okay, there. So as you can see on the display, we are now going to add the web camera scene. Click the plus sign, click the video capture device, click OK. So kailangan lumabas ang inyong yung inyong picture, yung video capture ng inyong face. So wala pa. So hanapin natin ulit. Click again, the video capture device, hanggang sa lumabas po siya. Naka-OBS na po kasi siya. Okay. Wait lang natin na lumabas yung inyong display, yung webcam display ninyo. Wala pa rin. Kailangan lumabas yung picture. Okay, so as you can see on your screen, dapat lumabas ang inyong face. So as you can see now, that is me, the presenter. So I'm going to set it on a chroma key. To do this, right click the video capture device. Click filters. Click the plus sign para mapalitan natin yung background ng current background na ginagamit natin. So gagawin natin siyang chroma key. Then click the chroma key button. Click OK. Okay, so on the screen, yung sa likuran natin background is blue. We need to select blue. Then click. Okay, then adjust. Okay. So yan na. Then close the dialog. Kung medyo makupapat, pwede nyo i-adjust pa. Okay, then close the dialog. So as you can see now, we are now on the chroma key background. So now to add the audio device or audio input, click the plus sign. Click the audio input capture. Click OK. Click OK. Okay, then let us set the audio input capture. Right click. Click the filters. Click the sign plus. Add compressor. Click the compressor. Okay. Another. Click the plus sign. The gain. Click the gain. Then, we need to set up the gain para hindi po, kumbaga, sabog yung sounds ng inyong audio. I'm going to set it to 6. Yan. Then, okay na po siya. Then, add another limiter. Click OK. So, gawin natin yung limiter niya, -3. Para maganda ang quality ng sounds. Okay, so -3. Then, another to add is your noise suppression. Yan. Para mabawasan yung mga hindi ka nais-nais na narinig nyo while you are doing online tutorial or recording. So, close the dialog. So, ready na po yung audio natin, nakaset up na. Now that we are already set up the OBS, we are now ready to download the OBS virtual camera, which is useful for this tutorial na gagamitin natin sa ating Google Meet and Microsoft Teams conference meeting. So, i-minimize, i-kuha muna natin to. Palitin muna natin. So, let us now download the OBS virtual camera. To do this, go to your favorite browser. Example, Google Chrome. Ito naman usually yung madaling ginagamit natin. Double click. Okay. On the search web address, type google.com, then press enter. Okay, wait lang natin. So habang tiniset natin yung kasi yung internet, okay? So pwede naman natin i-set na lang natin dito OBS virtual camera. Okay. So yung ginamit natin browser is yung Yahoo. Kaya dito tayo papasok. So on the display, look for the OBS virtual camera. Kahit alin dito sa dalawa. Okay, click the link. Double click. Okay. So yan. So on the home page, we are now on the OBS broadcaster software. So all we have to do is to download the OBS virtual camera 2.0.4, which is 100% free software. So wala kayong babayaran dito. Libre-libre po ang OBS software plus the OBS virtual camera. So dito nakaset 32-bit, 64-bit. Then this is supported by a platform's Windows. So let us now download the OBS virtual camera. Go to download, click. Okay. As you can see on the left side of the taskbar, the OBS virtual camera is already finished. Tapos na po siyang ma-download. Assuming na na-download na po natin siya kasi itong ginagamit ko po ngayon na naka-install na po yung OBS camera. So, all you have to do is to unzip the file of the uploaded OBS virtual camera. Unzip the file, then install and unzip the file. Then after you have already installed the OBS camera, now you need to go to OBS tools settings. So halimbawa, na-download na natin yung OBS, na-install na natin, na-unzip na natin, then pupunta na po tayo sa ating OBS tools settings. Click the tools settings, then click the virtual cam. Okay. Then, since na dito, pinag-install ko na yung OBS camera, minsan makikita nyo kung paka-upload nyo, ay paka-download nyo, paka-install, makikita nyo yan, naka-HD webcam pa. So, ang gagamitin niyo, you choose the OBS camera. Click the OBS camera. Click the auto start. Then, start. So, close the dialog box. So, you are now on your OBS camera. So, next, we are now going to incorporate or integrate this virtual camera in Google Meet and Microsoft Teams. Ang kaganda nitong virtual camera, yung sa Google Meet natin, usually, kung ano yung nasa background natin sa likod. Halimbawa, nag-conduct tayo ng conference, meetings. Yung background natin sa Google Meet, kung ano yung current background sa likod, yun ang makikita. The same with the Microsoft Teams, kung ano yung nasa background sa likod, yun ang usually nakikita ng ng inyong webcam scene. Ang tawag po doon, webcam scene. Para mapalitan natin, to remove or to customize the background in Google Meet, when you are using the Google Meet and Microsoft Teams, all you have to do is to install the OBS virtual camera. Okay, so let's proceed. Ipapakita ko ngayon kung paano natin mapapalitan yung inyong background sa inyong Google Meet and sa Microsoft Teams. Okay. So, ulitin muna natin to. So, punta tayo sa ating browser. Then, hanapin natin yung Google Meet apps. Okay, punta tayo sa ating Google Meet. Yan. So, login tayo muna sa ating DepEd email account. So, dapat kailangan natin ginagamit ang ating DepEd email account, sorry. Login tayo. Okay, so login tayo sa ating DepEd email account. Okay, ilalagay ko dito ang aking DepEd email account. deped.gov.ph. Then, enter. Okay, may mali sa type ko. Okay. Next, type your password. So, nagla-login muna tayo sa ating DepEd email account. Okay, so we are now on using your DepEd email account. On the grid, sa right side, at the top portion, right side, top portion ng inyong desktop, click the grid na nakikita nyo. Okay, ito, makikita nyo ang inyong Google Apps na ginagamit natin. So, we are going to click the Google Meet. Okay. On the display, we need to schedule a Google Meet meeting para makapasok tayo. So, balik tayo doon sa ating browser. Sa Google Apps. Okay, tuturuan ko ngayon kayo na mag-set ng Google Meet kung kailan kayo mag-set ng meetings. Then at the same time, kukunin natin yung link. Okay, create the title of your video conference meeting in Google Meet. For example, Google Meet, example, using OBS virtual camera in Google Meeting. Gawin na lang natin in conferencing. Okay, so this is the title of your meeting. Set the date. Click natin yung date dito. Halimbawa, tomorrow. Then you can also adjust the time. Halimbawa, for example, for default, 9:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. yung meeting ninyo para bukas. Then, add guest or invite the guest. Halimbawa, mag-a-add ako dito ng guest kung sino yung mag-join sa aking pa-meeting, conference meeting. Halimbawa, si Sir Jose Gamas. Okay. Then, if you need to send notification to the person that you are going to invite for your meeting, pwede nyo siyang padalhan o pwede naman hindi ng padala ng notification. Halimbawa, dito, click natin yung save. Makikita ninyo, if you want the person to notify para sa darating na meeting, you can click the send, but if not, halimbawa, ayaw hindi nyo ino-notify siya, pwede naman na do not send. For this case, sige, papadala natin siya para ma-notify natin. Ma-notify siya about the upcoming meeting, conference. Send. Okay, so nasend na po kay Sir Jose Gamas yung upcoming meeting for tomorrow. So, halimbawa, kukunin natin yung meet code or link ng meeting for tomorrow. All you have to do is to click the calendar, yung nakaset na meeting, double click. Okay, so ito po ang link po ng meeting. So, highlight nyo lang po siya, hanggang dito lang, then, right click, copy. Okay, so, as you copy the link of the meeting code, yung link ng meeting, punta na kayo doon sa inyong Google Apps, then click the Google Meet icon. Double click. So, join or start the meeting. Then, copy paste the Meet code or link. Right click, paste. So, ito na yung link ng meeting. So, continue. So, we are now on the Google Meet menu. So, as you can see, nakakuha na po siya. Naka-virtual camera na po yung ginagamit natin dito sa Google Meet kasi pinag-set na natin. Then, at the same time, nakaset na po yung settings dito sa Google Meet. Halimbawa, for example, kasi dito nakaset na siya. For example, sa unang gamit nyo, hindi pa siya ganito. Yung web scene, hindi pa po naka-chroma key o nakakuha yung background. Usually, ang makikita nyo, kapag hindi pa nakaset yung Google Meet niyo sa virtual OBS camera, yung makikita nyo, yung present na background niyo. Since dito, nakaset na po siya, ikukuha natin siya, ibabalik natin siya sa default ng Google Meet na webcam display, webcam scene, para makita nyo kung paano nabago yung background sa likod. Okay. Go to settings. Go to video. Okay, as you can see, naka-OBS na po siya. Kaya kung ano yung dito sa inyong OBS, naka-incorporate na rin po doon sa inyong Google Meet. Okay. Settings. Go to video. Nakakuha na po siya. Naka-OBS. Usually, kung halimbawa hindi pa po nakaset sa OBS camera, yung settings dito sa Google Meet, naka-Logitech, nakakuha po siya, naka-HD webcam. O kaya kung ano yung default na webcam na nandito sa inyong na ginagamit nyo. So, click natin. Ibalik muna natin siya sa default. Okay. Dito tayo. Okay, dito sa inyong OBS, as you can see, try muna natin ito. Okay? So, So, click rename. Okay, remove muna natin yung chroma key. Okay. So, inalis muna natin yung chroma key dito sa ating OBS. So, tingnan natin dito sa ating Google Meet. Okay. Stop muna natin ito. Kasi dapat papalabasin muna natin dito yung current background natin dito sa Google Meet para makita nyo kung paano siya nabago. Okay, remove muna natin yung video capture natin. Okay, so as you can see, kung hindi pa kayo naka-virtual camera, using the OBS virtual camera, yung yung background natin is ganito. Yan ang makikita nyo when you are using your Google Meet na hindi nyo ginagamitan ng OBS virtual camera. So ngayon, paano natin gagawin para itong background natin sa likod, maalis natin, ma-remove natin. Simply by using your OBS virtual camera. So, punta tayo doon sa ating OBS. Insert. Video capture device. Okay. Click OK. Okay. Wait lang. Kailangan lumabas yung natin, yung web scene display natin, yung face ninyo. Okay. So, minsan, may times na kuminsan, hindi siya lumalabas. Ganun talaga. All you have to do is to refresh again. Okay, close niyo yung OBS, then open again the OBS para lumabas po siya. Kasi minsan, yung iba may tumatanong, bakit kaya sir? Clinic ko naman yung video capture device. Pinag-click ko yung default, tapos hindi lumabas yung image ko. So, ang gagawin nyo, kapag ganun yung nangyari, pwede natin i-close ulit yung OBS, then i-open ulit. So, in this case, close natin, then in-open natin ulit. Okay. So, gawin natin ulit siya sa chroma key para matanggal yung background dito sa OBS. Click filters, click the plus sign, click the chroma key, click OK. Then, naka-blue background tayo, so we need to click the blue. Yan. Then, set nyo. Okay. Then, close. Okay. So, nakabalik na tayo sa ating black screen. Chroma key. Okay. So, punta tayo na ngayon sa ating Google Meet. Okay. Halimbawa, na-install na natin yung OBS camera. Tingnan natin ulit kung na-install natin. Okay, naka-install po siya. Okay, Go to settings of the Google Meet. Google Meet. Click the settings. Click the video. On this case, naka-Logitech yung HD webcam, yung inyong Google Meet. Kung kaya, nakita nyo kanina, previous screen, nakita nyo yung Google Meet, habang naka-open yung video, nasa blue background tayo kasi hindi pa natin ini-integrate yung inyong OBS virtual camera. So we need to click the OBS. Done. Click done. Then, open natin yung camera. Yan. So, yan na po yung ating virtual camera. Integrating sa Google Meet. Okay. Click join. Matapos natin maayos yung ating webcam sim, click the join. So, yan. Yan na po ang ating web sim cam sa inyong Google Meet. Then, as you can see, ito yung ating OBS camera na na-integrate natin dito sa Google Meet. Yung dito sa OBS, nakokontrol natin siya kahit saan. Yan. Pero usually, ang makikita lang po sa web is your Google Meet. Yung OBS niyo, hindi po. Yan. Pwede natin i-control. Halimbawa doon, dito ka, kung saan. Yan. Pwede mo rin palakihin. All you have to do is to drag. Okay. So yan po ang gamit ng virtual camera sa Google Meet. Okay. Okay. For example, since na-integrate natin sa Google Meet, ganito, same din ang gagawin natin sa Microsoft Teams mamaya. Okay. To insert a background, go to OBS, Studio, click the plus sign in scene. Click the sources, image, click the create new, then press OK. Image file, browse kung anong gusto niyo yung background. For example, yung itong image na to, click, then open. So, yan ang inyong background. Okay. So, there is yung ating background sa inyong Google Meet. Yan. So, yan. Kaya, minsan nakikita nyo sa television, lalo na kapag nanonood kayo ng news, balita, paano kaya na pag ganito yung labas niya sa screen? That's because of using the OBS. Okay. Next. How are we going to add a presentation? Halimbawa, kayo mga teacher, magpe-present kayo ng lesson sa inyong mga pupil, students, slide presentations. All you have to do is to first open yung, halimbawa, yung inyong PowerPoint na ipipresent niyo sa inyong mga pupils. O kaya, when you are conducting, for those teachers, o kaya ni mga na magkakandak ng meeting, magpipresent ng presentations, all you have to do is to open the PowerPoint presentation. Example, click natin itong presentation ko. Okay. Halimbawa, ito yung presentations na ipipresent ninyo. Okay, magkakanta kayo ng lesson or meetings. Halimbawa, itong presentation. Punta tayo sa slideshow. Click Setup, Slideshow. Okay, click Browse by an individual window. Click OK. Then, click from the beginning. I-minimize lang natin. Okay. Then, go to your Google Meet. Yan. Yung nakikita niyo dito, present now, click nyo po. Okay. In the window, click nyo dapat yung window. Kung ano yung nakalabas doon sa, naka-display doon sa window, yun ang kanyang ka-capture. Okay. Pipiliin nyo na ngayon dito. So, ito yung lesson or presentation na ipipresent niyo. Click nyo ito. PowerPoint, then share. So, yan. Okay? Sana yung presentation natin. Okay. So, yan na ang inyong presentation. So, pwede na kayong mag-browse, mag-present ng inyong lesson, o kaya when you are conducting a meeting conference, you're going to present, yan na po ang gagawin ninyo. Okay. Stop sharing natin ulit. Okay. Ulitin natin. Click. So, yan. So, yan na po. Yan. So, ganyan po ang pag-present using your Google Meet na ginagamitan ng PowerPoint slides. Yan. Okay. So, now we already done with how are we going to use the OBS virtual camera in Google Meet. The same process or steps na gagawin po natin sa Microsoft Teams. So, punta tayo sa Microsoft Teams naman. Okay. On your browser, click, type Microsoft or MS Teams. So, ang gagawin natin ngayon, i-integrate naman natin yung OBS virtual camera sa Microsoft Teams. The same din ang ginagawa doon sa Google Meet. So, click. Then, click natin yung chat meetings calling, collaboration Microsoft Teams, click, double click. So, here we are, stay in English, click natin. Okay, dito na tayo ngayon sa homepage ng Microsoft 365. Yung Microsoft Teams po natin, nakapaloob po siya sa Microsoft 365. So we are so thankful na with the department because binigyan tayo ng privilege na mabigyan yung mga teachers ng makapag-subscribe tayo sa Microsoft 365 which is free. So meron tayong account, iba yung email account niyo na ilalagin dito na ibinigay ng central office or ng regional office, DepEd regional office na binigay na email account para sa Microsoft 365. For example, we need to sign in. Click the sign in. Okay. Type your account, Microsoft 365 account. Okay. Then click Next. Type your password. Pick the sign in. So wait natin, mag-open ang ating Microsoft Teams. Okay. Now that we are now on the homepage of the Microsoft Teams, click natin yung use the web app instead. Okay. So eto na po ang ating homepage ng aking Microsoft Teams. So as you can see, ito yung Teams ko, Baliggang Elementary School. So para magamit natin yung kung magko-conduct tayo ng video conferencing, all we have to do is to go to at the right portion of the screen, yung chat. Click natin yung chat. Okay, dito niya nakikita ninyo yung camera, yung yung telephone icon. So click natin yung camera. Or yung camera. Allow. Okay, so nagko-connect tayo ngayon. Dito natin makikita kung sino yung mga naka-online ngayon na ka-teams ko sa Baliggang. Okay, so let us set the webcam. Click the settings or settings option. Show device settings. Okay, hanapin yung camera. Nakakuha tayo, default, Logitech. Ang gamit kong camera is Logitech HD webcam. Okay, click natin yung OBS camera. Close the dialog. Open natin yung camera. So yan. The same din yung process na ginawa natin doon sa Google Meet. So, ito ang ating background. Yun yung background sa Microsoft Teams. Then, ito naman yung inyong... So, balik natin. So, balik po, lahat ng presentation, lahat ng yung webcam natin dito, yung scene natin dito, webcam scene natin dito sa Microsoft Teams, kinokontrol po siya dito sa inyong OBS Studio. Okay. Okay. Yun. Close. Okay. So, kinokontrol dito. Kahit saan nyo dalhin yung inyong webcam scene. Okay. So, yan po. Yung display kuha natin sa screen using the Microsoft Teams. For example, you want to add a presentations. All you have to do is to sharing. Okay. Click natin dito yung icon na arrow up para ma-share natin yung slides na gusto ninyong i-share o kaya kapag kayo mag-discuss ng presentations, click natin ito. Okay. Iba-browse natin yung gusto natin na gagamitin na presentation. Upload from my computer. Halimbawa, dito sa desktop, ito ulit yung bubuksan natin. Click natin. Open.
Hey sir, wala pong nakikitang screen po, wala pong naka-share screen. Thank you po.
Browse. Okay. So, hintayin natin lumabas. Ina-upload pa yung files, yung presentations natin. So wait natin, ina-upload yung presentations sa inyong Microsoft Teams. So yan na po. Yan na po ang ating yung presentations na ginagamit ninyo ngayon sa inyong Microsoft Teams. So you can click the arrow kung
Sir?
yung
Sir?
continue yung
Hello,
yung
sir.
presentation. So,
Sir.
yan po yung gamit ng ating OBS virtual camera. So, using the Google Meet and Microsoft Teams. So,
Sir?
so if you are quick done and you are now using the OBS virtual camera in Google Meet and Microsoft Teams. So this is the end of my presentations. I hope that you marami kayong natutunan sa akin. Then if you have some questions or queries, you can leave a comment to our YouTube channel, SDO Ligaw City, for more OBS tutorial and video tutorial. Just click and subscribe. Again, the SDO Ligaw City YouTube channel. Thank you very much, and more video tutorial soon. Again, thank you, and God bless everyone.
Maraming salamat, Sir Fred, for showing us kung paano magamit ang ating OBS software sa ating mga video conferencing applications like Google Meet and Microsoft Teams. Pakatatandaan lang po natin yun. And don't worry, after this live video, you can always go back to our stream dito sa ating Facebook page.
That's right, ma'am. In short, kaya na natin gamitin ang OBS sa iba't ibang conferencing app tulad ng Google Meet at yung ating Microsoft Teams. And now, Ma'am Pam, may nabasa akong comment kanina sa ating mga teachers habang nagsisimula tayo. Would you like to read at least one?
O sige, basahin natin itong comment ni Ma'am Margie Paule. Sana nasabi ko ng maayos. All your topics are essentials, comprehensive, informative, and full of encouragement for all the teachers like me. All the presenters are energetic, clearly deliver their topics with good activities to follow. Maraming salamat, ma'am. Hosts are alive and full of energy. Marami po kasi kami kinain ng breakfast kanina.
Correct. Actually, maraming lugaw ngayong umaga. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. And now, para naman sa mga teachers na may mga katanungan pa rin, kumbaga kapag bumibili tayo ng produkto, meron tayong tatawag na Customer Care Officer.
Yeah.
Meron tayong Customer Care Officer din para ipaliwanag sa atin ng mga kung may makukuha tayong technical difficulties. Meron tayong isang teacher, ICT teacher from Bicol Regional Science High School na ipapaliwanag sa atin ang OBS Studio User Help Desk. Yan. Palakpakan po natin, digital palakpakan ito.
Digital palakpakan.
Correct. Si Sir Joseph M. Marco for his topic, OBS Studio User Help Desk. Sir? Medyo tinitignan pa natin, ma'am. Mukhang sineset up pa natin yung presentation ni Sir Joseph. Okay.
Mga katanungan po ninyo tungkol sa naging topic ni Sir Frederick kanina. Ayan, playing na.
Medyo tinitignan
I'll be During the course of this training, the speakers taught you of how a simple video presentation is made. A video that is intended solely for your students. Sir Marlon Assis walk you through in the installation and configuration of OBS Studio application. Sir Ted Villamore introduced also to creating scenes and applying filters and how recording is done in this OBS application. While Mr. Christian Obeas discussed in detail how to slice and refine your recorded video to create a final output. Sir Mark Villa captured a live stream to create a video using OBS. Connecting multiple cameras was also introduced by Sir Rinaldo Saenz. And Sir Frederick Orvaz's session is all about using OBS Studio virtual camera with different video conferencing applications. This time, in the last part of this webinar series, I'll be presenting few of the many problems that you as a user may encounter in using OBS. My name is Joseph Morco from the Schools Division Office of Ligao City, and this is OBS Help Desk. The first problem that you may be thinking in creating a video using Open Broadcaster software is this what we call blue or green screen. Okay? Paano ba nangyayari yon? So according to the lesson or the lecture of Sir Christian, I guess, how do we remove the background doon sa likod natin? So that in your video, ang makikita lang is ikaw lang. Okay? So walang background doon sa likod mo. So in this case, kailangan natin mag-apply ng tinatawag nating screen. Okay? So we should have a green screen or blue screen sa likod natin. Pwede na yung cloth sa likod natin. Pwede rin namang painted wall. Okay? So kailangan meron tayo nun. And aside from that, yung area natin, yung studio natin, kung meron tayong simple studio sa bahay or sa room, is that kailangan properly lighted. Okay? Hindi lang sa'yo nakafocus on yung ilaw, but then, meron ding proper lighting doon sa background mo. Okay? So, how do you remove the blue screen in your video? Okay? So, merong function ang OBS to remove the background doon sa likod mo. Okay? So, let's try to open the OBS Studio and let's go to the OBS. Where is my OBS? Okay, so say for example, this is my OBS. How do you remove the background? As you can see, yung image ko dyan sa OBS ay wala na siyang background. Okay, so parang transparent na siya. How do you do that? Okay, so let's try to probably let's go to video capture device. So para matanggal natin yon, in this area here, okay, in this area here, in the sources part, you have in there display capture, and I have in here video capture device. So right click on the video capture device and go to filter. Okay, ulitin ko. Right click doon sa video capture device and go to filter. Okay, so this one will pop up. Okay, when this one pops up, dito sa filter effects, meron ditong tinatawag na chroma key. Pero kung wala pa kayo, you can add the chroma key. Okay, so just click on dito sa plus sign. Okay, and select the chroma key. Okay, in my case, I already selected chroma key here. Okay, so when you selected that one and add a chroma key, eto na yon. Okay, lalabas yun dito. So, in my case, I have here blue screen. That is why selected yung blue sa akin. And if you want to adjust, okay, kung gusto mo i-adjust, just click on this one, this area here. Okay, so yung parang volume type. So, galawin mo lang yon para makuha mo yung desired effect ng chroma key para matanggal yung background. Okay, so that's how you remove the background using chroma key. sa OBS Studio. You can adjust the similarity, the smoothness, and the key color spill reduction. That's how we remove the background in our video. Next problem is, while we are recording, meron at merong makakapture yung ating microphone if we are using a built-in microphone sa ating laptop or sa ating phone, sa ating desktop. Meron at merong makakapture na mga maninipis na noise. Okay? So how do you get rid of noise while recording? Okay? So to do that, para tanggalin yon, pwede tayong gumamit ng voice cancelling microphone. Pwede natin gamitin pwede tayong bumili ng microphone na kagaya nito. Okay? So na pwede natin gamitin sa pag-record. Okay? So kung medyo meron tayong extra budget, pwede natin gamitin ito para matanggal yung mga unnecessary voices. Okay? Para yung boses mo lang talaga ang makakapture doon sa video. Aside from that, pwede ka rin gumamit ng sound card. Okay? So that you can adjust, you can control the volume, okay, of the audio na pumapasok doon sa computer mo, okay, doon sa OBS. Okay, so pwede kang gumamit nito. And aside from that, you can also adjust or minimize or limit the noise na makakapture ng microphone mo. So let's try to open again the OBS Studio. Okay, so how do you remove unnecessary noise? Okay, so in this part here also, again rather, in this part, so right click on this part and go to filter. So balik tayo doon sa window na ginawa natin or na binuksan natin kanina. So in this area here, mayroon ka ditong audio or video filters. You can filter the audio. At the same time, you can filter the video. Okay? So, how do you filter the audio? In this area here, just click on the plus sign, this one, and select the noise suppression. Okay? You add here the suppression or the noise suppression. So, when that happens, dito, pwede mo na ditong i-adjust yung suppression level ng microphone mo. Okay? So, pwede mo na dyan idagdag. Okay? So, that's one way of limiting the noises doon sa iyong video. Okay? So, in this case, we'll be removing that one. That's how you remove the noise, okay? Aside from yung boses na nakakapture ng microphone mo. The next problem maybe is, what is the file format of the recorded video? How to convert it to MP4 or other video formats? Ano ba ang file format ng OBS? By default, ang file format ng OBS ay MKV. Okay? MKV. Pero, once you created a video in OBS and tapos mo na magawa yung video, my personal experiences of OBS MKV file is that playable naman siya sa media player, sa VLC, okay naman siya. Kaya nga lang, when I pause the video and when I continue playing it, nawawala na yung sound after that one. Okay, so medyo nawawala na yung sound. Pero kapag MP4, pwede siya. Maybe the problem is in the player. Okay, so by default, ang format ng OBS is, ang file format ng OBS is MKB. Pero paano mako-convert into MP4? So merong function ang OBS to convert MKB to MP4. Okay, so paano natin gagawin yon? Let's open again the OBS. Okay, so in the OBS part, or in the OBS program, meron tayong tinatawag na Remax. Okay, Remax video. So, saan natin makikita yon? Doon sa file. Let's try to click on File and Remax Recordings. Okay? So, when you click on that one, Remax Recordings, this one will pop up. And in the ellipsis button here, you look for a video na gusto mong i-remax. Okay? Pag sinabi nating remax, we'll be converting a video from MKV to MP4. Okay? So, when you selected already, pwede kang mag-select ng multiple video here. Okay? Pwedeng maramihan para sabay-sabay siyang mariremax or mako-convert. And click on Remax here. So, depende naman kung gaano katagal yung video or gaano kahaba yung video, ganun din katagal yung pag-remax. Pero, it will not take long. Medyo madali lang naman po siya. So, that's how you convert MKV to MP4. Okay? For now, we'll be closing this one. Okay? So, aside from that, you can convert MKV to MP4 using different application. Maraming mga application sa web, sa internet, or online application kung paano mag-convert, or an application that converts MKV to MP4. Okay, the next problem may be this one. When playing a PowerPoint presentation or doing a live stream in window capture, the display is always either black or white. Maybe na-encounter natin yan in creating a video using a OBS. When we make use of window capture to present our PowerPoint and do a live stream. So in doing that, kapag halimbawa palagi na nangyayari na black or white ang display doon sa window capture, we suggest na do it in display capture. Okay? So, kapag nagka-problema tayo in presenting PowerPoint doon sa window capture, we suggest na do it in a display capture. Okay? Mas madali ang presentation doon sa display capture. Pero what about if you are doing a live stream and gusto mo doon sa window capture? Paano naman yon? Okay? Sometimes, ang display is ganun din, black or white. Okay, according to this account, most people who have come across with the OBS capture window issue say that they have experienced a problem with Chrome. So, ang nagiging problema ay sa Chrome, wherein the content of their tabs just refuses to show up and is replaced by a black screen. So, ano ang rason noon? The reason for that is yung tinatawag nilang hardware acceleration. What is this hardware acceleration? Chrome is a very intensive piece of software, and Google uses a feature called hardware acceleration to make the most of your hardware and help Chrome to run properly. Chrome sends most of the graphical tasks to your computer's GPU. By doing this, it frees up the CPU of your computer to handle other tasks. The GPU is also best equipped for this graphical task and should help to boost Chrome performance. So, paano natin gagawin? Now, we can preview a live stream using Chrome in window capture. So, kailangan nating i-disable ang hardware acceleration part doon sa Google Chrome. How are we going to do that? Okay, for now, let's try to shift doon sa Google Chrome. Okay, so I am now in Google Chrome. Say, for example, this is the Google Chrome. So I want you to go to Setting of Google Chrome. So click on ellipsis button here and go to Setting. Okay, go to Setting. And then, hanapin natin yung Advanced. let's take a look at advanced. Okay, advanced is here. Click on that one. Okay, let's click the system. Okay, in this one. Okay, so hanapin natin dito ang hardware acceleration. Nandito yon. So use hardware acceleration when available. So in my case, it is already disabled. Okay, pero most of you who are using a Chrome, naka-enable po ito. Okay, so if we want to display in window capture yung ating streaming sa OBS, we have to disable this one. Okay, by default, naka-enable po yan. Pero ako, I already disabled this one. Okay, so please disable this one. After disabling that part doon sa Chrome, you have to relaunch the Chrome. How do you do that? Or how can you do that? You have to close the Chrome and open it again. Okay? Relaunch the Chrome by way of closing it and opening it again. And not only that, doon din sa OBS, after disabling the hardware acceleration in Chrome, para ma-apply siya doon sa OBS, you have to relaunch the OBS. Okay? You have to close the OBS and open it again. Okay, after doing that, let's try to go to OBS. Let's see whether we can display or we can capture in window capture yung Google Chrome so that we can do a live stream. Okay, so in this OBS here, in this part, let's add, I already added a window capture in the sources part. Okay, and let's double click this one. Okay, there you have it. So when this pops up, makikita mo dito na naandyan na si Chrome. Okay, select that one, this one here. You can now stream live doon sa Google Chrome and capture the screen or the live stream doon sa Google Chrome using a window capture mode ng OBS and select OK. Okay, so there you have it. You can now, this time we're going to cancel this one. This time you can now play or do a live stream in a window capture using a Google Chrome. Okay, next is, what if my external camera and external microphone is not working? Okay, so make sure that your camera and your microphone is working. So let's try to take a look at the settings in OBS. Let's open the OBS. So, and try to see whether naandyan ang ating microphone. Of course, nandyan siya. Kasi nga, we can do this recording. Okay, so in the setting part of your OBS, click on that one, the setting part, and check your audio devices here. In my case, since I do not have any audio device, I am only using my default microphone, yung sa laptop ko. That is why, by default, ito yon yung selected. So, you can have here the audio devices. Okay, you can select if you have a USB microphone. So, you select that one dito sa part na to ng OBS. Sa video naman, ganun din. Okay? Sa video naman, ganun din. You select here yung resolution, kung ano yung cameras na ginagamit mo. Or maybe, let's take a look at the general. Meron ba dito? Okay, wala. So, nandun yun. Okay? So, that's for the audio. That's for the, okay, that's for the audio ng ating OBS. Okay, let's try to close that one. Okay. Next is, where is my recorded video stored? Okay, so saan ba napupunta ang aking recorded video? By default, the OBS saves your video recorded file doon sa video directory ng iyong computer. Saan ba yon? Dito po yun sa videos in here. Okay, so naandyan po. So when you open the file explorer, go to videos, and there you have it. Nandyan po lahat ng inyong video recordings in MKB file. Aside from that, if you want to have a specific directory of your recorded videos, you can change the storage. You can change the directory rather. Okay, so let's try to do that one. Okay, in the setting part of your in your OBS, click the setting and doon sa saan ba yun? Output. Okay, doon sa output and in the recording part in here, okay, naandyan yung recording path. Okay, you can change this path depende doon sa preference mo. But by default, if you are using Windows, ang default directory ng videos na ginawa doon sa OBS ay napupunta doon sa videos directory or videos folder. But still, you can always change this one if you want. Okay, so this time we'll be closing that one. Okay, we'll leave it as is. Okay, the next problem maybe is how to add a text scroll in my video. Say you want to put a name doon sa image mo. How are you going to do that? So let's try to take a look again doon sa OBS. In the OBS, doon sa sources, you can add a text. Okay, in this area here, click the plus sign and add text. Okay, so you add text. Click OK when that one pops up. And there you have it. You can type there, say for example, Joseph F. Morco. Okay, you can change the font if you want. And you can also change or resize rather the text. Okay, like this one. Say I wanted to write my name dito. Ilalagay ko siya dito. Okay, so that's how you add a text scroll in your video. Okay, so this time we'll be removing this one. Okay, remove. Okay. That's how you add a text scroll in your OBS video. The next one is how to quickly jump from scene to scene. Most probably, when you are doing a video in OBS, you'll be working with different scenes. Okay, let's try to take a look at the OBS again. Okay, so in these scenes here, in this part here, I have scenes. I have 1, 2, 3 scenes. Okay, so usually we click this one here, we click this one here, and we click the other scene in order to go to that particular scene. What about meron kang several scenes? You have, say for example, 10 or 15 scenes, and you want to quickly jump from scene 1 to scene 3, scene 5, or scene 10. How are you going to do that? You can apply a shortcut key. You can put a character as a shortcut key. So how are you going to do that? So click on the setting. In the setting here, go to, when this one pops up, go to hotkeys. Okay? And scroll this down here. Okay? Dito sa hotkeys, as you can see, meron ako ditong scene 1, scene 2, and scene 3. Okay? Dito sa part na to, switch to scene, you place there yung prefer character ninyo. Okay? So every time you press that character or every time you press that digit, it will go directly doon sa scene na yon. So in this case, yung scene 1 ay maglalagay ako ng number 1. Okay, number 1 for this one, 1. Okay, and scene 2, sabihin natin 2, and scene 3, of course, 3. Okay, and let's apply this one, apply, and okay. So every time that I'll be pressing 1, okay, see that? Okay, I am pressing 1, I am pressing 3, I press 2. Okay, so instantly, immediately, you are jumping from scene to scene by way of only a character or a digit. Okay, the next problem maybe is how to quickly start, stop, pause, and unpause recordings in OBS Studio. Paano ba natin gagawin ito? Usually kasi, when we are doing a video and when we are creating a video presentation in OBS, we usually go to OBS application and click the start or record button. What if we do not want to click on the start button? So immediately we will be starting the record, stopping the record, pausing or unpausing the record, so that smooth ang flow ng ating recordings. So say for example, we are presenting using a PowerPoint presentation in a display view. We don't have to shift from application to application, from PowerPoint to OBS Studio. Kahit naka-activate, kahit naka full screen doon sa screen mo ay ang PowerPoint, you can instantly and immediately start the record, stop the record, or pause the record. So paano ba natin gagawin yon? So let us go to OBS application. Okay? Let me open my OBS application. So in this OBS application here, meron tayong setting. So we'll proceed to setting. Okay, when we press that setting and this one pops up, we will go to hotkeys. Dito. Okay? So let's go to hotkeys. And dito mismo, sa upper part, just below the filter, meron ka diyang window for your shortcut keys. You can enter here, you can put here a character or a number or even a special character. Depende doon sa gusto mo. So as you can see, we have here, what we have here is start and stop streaming. We also have stop streaming and discard delay. We also have here start recording and stop recording. And we also have here pause and unpause recording and so on and so forth. In my case, I have placed here Control plus R as my shortcut key for the start recording. So immediately when I press Control R in my keyboard, immediately the recording will start. Kahit saan man ako nandun, kahit I am conducting a presentation doon sa PowerPoint, kahit I am streaming doon sa browser, immediately mag-start ang recording. So you don't need to go to OBS application and start the recording. And I also have here, to start the recording, I have Control plus X. So if I want to stop the recording immediately, I will just have to press Control X on my keyboard. And if I want to pause, I will just press Function 1 or F1. And to unpause, Function 2 or F2. Okay? So that's how you quickly stop, start, pause, and unpause recording. And meron pa po ditong ibang pwede kang gawin, depende sa'yo. So in my case, usually, ito lang kasi ang mostly na ginagamit ko. I don't usually stream. I am only after with recording, start recording, pause recording. So kung medyo nahihirapan ka doon sa pag-edit ng video, after recording doon sa OBS, you can pause the recording so that hindi ka na mag-edit. So kung nakita mo na medyo kailangan mong huminto para mag-pause for a while, may gagawin ka, you just pause the recording na hindi ka pumupunta doon sa OBS. Kasi kapag inopen mo yung OBS and you pause the recordings, may iba na yung display doon sa screen. Okay? Instead na ang nasa screen ay ang PowerPoint, ang nasa screen mo na ngayon ay ang OBS. So you need to edit the video para gawin yon. Okay? So you just click apply and okay. So if that is good for you. So depende sa inyo kung anong character ang gusto mong ilagay. So for now, let me cancel this one. Okay? So ulitin ko, saan natin makukuha yon? We have to click on the setting and doon sa setting, proceed tayo sa hotkeys. So that's all. Okay? So that's how we quickly stop. We quickly start, pause, and unpause the recordings in OBS without opening the OBS application. So kahit nandito ako ngayon sa PowerPoint, o nakikita ninyo, meron dyan sa screen yung PowerPoint presentation, I can instantly or immediately pause the recordings by just a click of a button. Okay? So that's how we do that one. Okay, I guess this is all for now because we will be discussing another topic that is AnyDesk. So I'll be presenting maybe 20 minutes or 15 to 20 minutes for the AnyDesk. If you have questions and queries on the OBS Studio application, you can contact the speakers. Okay, so you can contact them through their email addresses as shown in the screen. If you have problems with installation of OBS Studio, you can contact Marlon D. Assis at marlon.assis@deped.gov.ph. Or if you have problems in adding scenes, sources, filters, recordings in OBS Studio, you can contact Ted O. Villamore at ted.villamore@deped.gov.ph. Or if you have some questions about how to edit, how to refine your OBS video output, you can contact Christian Obejas at christianray.obejas@deped.gov.ph. Or if you want to do live streaming at medyo nahihirapan kayo doon sa live streaming, just email Mark Igvilla. I hope I pronounced his name right. At mark.villa@deped.gov.ph. And using connecting multiple cameras in OBS Studio, you may contact Rinaldo Saenz at rinaldo.saenz@deped.gov.ph. And in the virtual camera with different video conferencing applications, just email Frederick Orbase at frederick.orbase001@deped.gov.ph. And if you have questions, just contact me, okay, at joseph.morco@deped.gov.ph. So I hope these simple problems and simple solutions ay nakatulong sa atin in doing our OBS video, okay, for the sake of our students. For additional information about help desk on OBS, you may log into obsproject.com/help. So meron po silang fact or frequently asked question page doon sa obsproject.com/help. Okay? So I guess this is all for now about OBS help desk. Thank you very much. During the course of this training, the speakers taught you of how a simple video presentation is made, a video that is intended solely for your students. Sir Marlon Assis walked you through in the installation and configuration of OBS Studio Mute. So, share screen. Let's screen. Share screen. Okay, good morning once again. And that's for a quick solutions and problem on OBS Help Desk. Okay, so a part of the OBS Help Desk is that we will be launching together with my co-speakers in Ligao SDO, the OBS Help Desk real-time response to your problems. Okay, so how are we going to do that? So gagawin natin is that we will be creating, or we are launching a group chat, okay, in Facebook. Okay, so we already created rather a group chat in Facebook, and the group chat is SDO Ligao City OBS Help Desk. Okay, so you as a teacher can contact your ICT coordinator because we will be adding the account of your ICT coordinator in this help desk. If you have queries and questions about OBS, you can contact them by way of text. Okay, just text them or message them through your personal messaging account, and then as an ICT coordinator, we will be he or she will be sending that message to us so that we can respond or we can reply to the message in real time. Okay, so real time po ang gagawin natin. So how are we going to do that? We will apply, we're going to make use of an application, a remote desktop application for to fix an error in OBS, to fix an error on the OBS and whatever it is na problema ninyo sa computer, not only in OBS. So how are we going to do that in real time? Okay? Sabi ko sa inyo kanina, we will be using the AnyDesk application. So what is this AnyDesk application? It is a remote desk application na pwede mo gamitin. So it is free. Aside from that, pwede rin natin gamitin ang log me in, or pwede rin natin gamitin ang team viewer. I usually use my team viewer matagal na. Okay? So medyo matagal-tagal ko na rin ginagamit itong AnyDesk. So paano ko ito ginagamit? In my school, ginagamit ko ito to remotely control my desktop PC doon sa school from doon sa aking bahay. Okay? So, ano ang ginagawa ko doon? So, ginagawa ko, sometimes I am fixing the network doon sa aking sa school namin through this application na naandun ako sa aking bahay sa Legazpi City. Okay? So, let me show you the AnyDesk. So, how are you going to log in sa AnyDesk? Okay? So, while we are fixing the display, okay, I guess we're done with the... Okay, are we good? Can we share now my screen? Okay? Okay? So, I think that my screen is already shared. Now, so say for example, mayroong message sa'yo ang yung co-teacher o yung ICT coordinator. Okay, so, in our SDO Ligao OBS Help Desk, I think nag-message na sa akin si Sir. Good AM, Sir or Madam. Whoever will be help desk po, may problema po yung one teacher dito sa Busay ES. So please assist us on OBS use. So paano ninyo ma-assist ang inyong co-teacher with that? So kailangan kung medyo nahihirapan kayo mag-explain through Messenger, you can open the you can download or install AnyDesk. So how are you going to do that? So just search on the AnyDesk. Okay? let's search the AnyDesk. I guess I already have my AnyDesk here in this PC. Okay, pero pag wala pa, you just download the AnyDesk. Okay, let's search the AnyDesk. Asa na si AnyDesk? Okay, hindi ko mahanap. Download natin ulit si AnyDesk. Okay, www.google.com. Okay, google.com and search for AnyDesk. Or AnyDesk. So here it is. Andyan na po ang ating AnyDesk. Take note, this is free. Just download the AnyDesk. Okay? So ang AnyDesk po, it is also available in macOS, Android, iOS, Linux, FreeBSD, Raspberry Pi, Chrome OS. Okay? So tell you mag-down ha. Say for example, mag-down yung so we will ask for a help. So ano to? Tell you mag-download. Okay. Okay, so okay, class. Guys, sorry for that. So for that, I want you to download the AnyDesk in your PC. Okay, so where it is? Okay. So in the SDO help desk, okay? So please download AnyDesk. Okay? So just download the AnyDesk. Okay, so sir is, I guess, replying on typing a message for me. Okay, so okay po. So please download AnyDesk. I guess nagda-download na si sir. Okay, after the AnyDesk download, please. Okay, so after you download it, please open the application. Okay, so and okay, already installed. Please open it. Open and send me the access code. Okay, pwedeng screenshots. Okay, what is the access code? Okay, the access code is I can see 9. What is that? 919. Okay, so let's open the AnyDesk and let's try to remote the computer of sir para i-fix natin yon. Okay, so anong gagawin natin? Just type in here doon sa remote desk yung access address sir. I guess that is 919-712-666. Okay? So once nalagay mo na yung code, click on connect. Okay? So I guess sir will accept my request, okay, to connect doon sa kanyang computer. Okay, so kung medyo matagal si sir, pwede mong i-PM si sir. Okay, i-PM si sir doon sa group ninyo or PF, yeah, group chat. Please accept sir. Okay? So I guess in-accept na ni sir. Oh, medyo matagal. Connecting, please wait for the remote. Okay, so sir is, yan. So eto na po, ang nakikita nyo sa screen is not my computer anymore, but rather yung computer ni sir. Okay? So ano na pwede mong gawin dyan? You can control the entire desktop or the entire screen. Okay? And aside from that, pwede ka rin maglagay na or mag-send ng message through this chat plug here. Okay, with chat box. So kung ang problema ni sir ay sa OBS, so I am already controlling the computer. Yung computer ni sir. So try natin OBS. Okay, so yan. Okay, so dito, in real time, you can fix the computer or the problem of your co-teacher by using in OBS by using this AnyDesk. So kung may problema ka doon sa ginagawa ng video, hindi niya makuha saan ba sir ang setting, saan ba sir makikita ang mga ganito na setting, you can do it in real time by way of this OBS AnyDesk. Okay? So if you have problems in OBS, kung medyo may nagka-problema kayo, just message your IT coordinator, okay? Makipag-coordinate sila sa amin and we will fix whatever it is na problema ninyo sa OBS in real time. So we can have the AnyDesk to remotely control yung inyong computer. Aside from the OBS, marami pa pong applications na pwede natin gawin. Pwede tayo gumamit ng Log Me In. Pwede tayong gumamit ng Team Viewer. Okay? So sabi ko sa inyo kanina, ang AnyDesk pwede natin gamitin by way of our Android phone. Okay? So pwede rin po yon. So one time, na-experience ko gamitin ang AnyDesk, I controlled my laptop from my phone. Pwede rin yun. Kaya nga lang, medyo maliit yung phone, so medyo mahirap i-control yun. So, I hope nakatulong sa inyo ito, and as an ICT coordinator, pwede nyo itong gamitin. Kung may problema ang inyong co-teacher sa division, you can have your own help desk. Okay, para dito sa OBS. You can fix the error of your co-teacher in the OBS video creation. Okay? So, from the Schools Division, Office of Ligao City, this is Joseph Morgo. Thank you very much and have a nice day.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Sir Joseph, for giving us tips, ma'am, and of course, yung mga frequently asked questions. And napakaganda nung natutunan ko kanina kung paano i-control yung pause, yung start recording. At least, hindi mo na kailangan na i-divert yung screen mo from the OBS to your presentation.
Tama, that's right. Gamit yung AnyDesk application. Sabi nga dito ng isa nating viewer, sabi nga dito ng isa nating viewer, si Ma'am Leia B. De Los Santos, galing ni Sir Joseph F. Morco, loud and clear ang presentation. And sabi nga dito, sabi pa ni Ma'am Glenda Tunay, she's still watching. Hi, Ma'am Glenda. Thanks din po sa training team. Truly, it's a digital rise. Tama. Truly, it's a digital rise talaga. Kasi kahit nasan tayo, pwede natin makonect ang ating mga desktops. Gamit dun sa binigay nga ni Sir Joseph na example.
Correct. So hindi tayo mahihirapan if ever na medyo nagkakaroon ng difficulty, malayo ka man, you're still connected digitally. We have also here a comment. Sabi ni Ma'am Isabel, ang galing, pwede mo palang makontrol and ma-fix ang PC ng iba kahit malayo ka. Tama, Ma'am. Ika nga, we might be physically apart, but we are digitally connected. Ang daming pwedeng maganap sa internet.
Yan, totoo. That's right.
At I think these two topics are the topics that we're done discussing this morning. And gusto namin ibalik ito sa central office because I know we are now on the last part of the seminar or webinar natin. We are on the question and answer portion. Sasagutin natin to the best of our abilities ang mga katanungan ng ating mga participants sa internet.
Bale, ibabalik natin si Sir Fred at si Sir Joseph. At una-una tawagin natin yung mga friends natin dyan sa central office. Hello po, Ma'am, Sir Boots. Okay na po tayo. Ano ba yung mga questions na meron tayo para sa ating mga speakers for today bago tayo matapos ngayong araw?
Correct. So yan, kanina may mga nakita tayo dito ng mga tanong na I think kayang-kaya itong masagutan ng ating speakers this morning. So, iniintay lang natin ang link from the central office para sa pag-moderate ng part natin ngayon, which is the question and answer part of the program. So again, sa mga kaka-tune in pa lang, huwag kayong mag-alala. Mapapanood po ang replay ng ating presentation kahit anong oras after this broadcast. Again, pinag-usapan natin ngayong umaga, ang unang topic ay si Sir
Fred Arbase, using OBS Studio virtual camera with different video conferencing apps. At syempre si Sir Joseph.
Pinag-usapan ni Sir Joseph ang OBS Studio User Help Desk. Binigyan rin tayo niya ng another bucket list na naman na software na pwedeng i-install sa ating mga computer, which is the AnyDesk. Anywhere ka man, kaya makontrol, kaya kang tulungan. AnyDesk, download na.
Correct. Okay, hintay-hintay tayo. Hello.
Ayan, may nakita na ako mga naka-flash na po sa ating screen.
Ayan ang question.
So, iniimbitahan namin si Sir. Medyo hindi kayo makita sa... Hindi nakikita sila sa screen because natakpan sila ng question ni Ma'am Fe. Sabi Ma'am Fe,
is there a limit time for video using OBS?
yan. So, habang inaayos natin siya para makita yon. Yung first question, mayroon ba tayong limit? So, sino kaya ang sasagot sa atin? Sa inyong dalawa. Okay, sir, pwede pong sagutin?
Sige.
Okay. Good day again. Wala pong limit yung paggamit ng ating OBS na kahit na maghapon kayong maggamit, as long as gusto nyo gamitin siya, wala siyang limit.
Alright, thank you very much. So in short, unlimited ang paggamit ng OBS. So kung gusto mag-lecture ng 8 hours, go! Oh, may question pa ba tayo? Yan. Tignan natin kung mayroon pang question na ibabato.
Ano pa yung question dito? Ano po kaya ang problem kapag magre-record ako sa OBS, kapag tinitingnan ko na po sa video, wala siyang audio. Parang alam ko ang sagot dyan. Pero ano kaya ang sagot natin ni Sir Fred?
Okay. So, for that question, please make sure na yung inyong microphone sa laptop or anything ay naka-install or it is installed properly. Okay, so titignan mo yan, pupunta ka doon sa setting and hahanapin mo yung audio. Kaya or doon sa sources, punta ka sa sources and mag-add ka doon ng audio. Okay, sometimes kasi meron tayong ginagamit ng mga external microphone, kagaya ng pinakita ko kanina, na yung voice cancelling microphone. So kapag nilagay mo, that is, some of those microphone ay USB type. At saka lalo gumamit kayo ng mga video card, USB type yun. So, please make sure na kung ano yung nakaselect doon sa setting ng microphone. Okay? So, pwede mong gamitin kasi kung laptop ginagamit natin, we usually use the default microphone ng laptop. Baka ng laptop mayroong microphone. So, automatically, wala kang problema dapat doon. Kasi once nag-install ka ng OBS, madidetect na niya yung microphone ng laptop mo. Pero kung you have another microphone, you have to select that microphone doon sa OBS setting. Okay po? Thank you.
Alright. Thank you very much, sir, for answering the question ng ating mga participants in this webinar.
May idadagdag sana ako. Ano yun? Yung check nyo rin ho, ma'am, kung yung audio input device nyo sa scene po ay naidagdag nyo. Kasi baka ho, hindi nyo naidagdag yung audio capture device para ho marinig yung audio. Kasi yung video, separate yan sa video. Meron din na audio sarili. Kaya check nyo ho kung na-capture yung audio ninyo.
Is this from your experience, Ma'am?
Yes,
Okay.
experience ko yan nung nag-record ako ng aking video lessons. Kasi yun din yung isa sa mga na-experience ko. Bakit kaya walang audio? Yun pala dapat. May sarili rin siyang audio capture na i-add.
In short, parang dumagdag ka lang ng gadget para mag-capture ng audio mo.
Yes.
Ang sad part lang, kung na-check mo, wala palang audio, patapos ka na ng 8-hour presentation mo. Di ba, Ma'am?
Yun lang yung problema.
Nakakasakit ng damdamin yun. Meron pa ba tayong mga katanungan coming from our national... Ayan, sabi dito, paano ko po ililipat ang target location ng recording sa...
So, grade out po siya sa
setting. Okay. Sir, ano po ang ibig sabihin ng...
Okay, so ililipat ang, hindi ko masyado mag-gets yung question, pero I guess you need to go to setting again, okay, and pumunta kayo doon sa output. Okay? Make sure that yung sa output directory ninyo ay selected kung saan nyo man gusto yung video na inyong ginawa o yung target video mapunta. Okay? Pero by default, sabi ko nga kanina, ang target video ninyo ay napupunta sa audio. Okay? If you are using a different operating system such as Apple, meron din po siya default. Okay? Kung medyo nahihirapan kayo, punta lang kayo sa setting, just explore. Huwag po kayo mag-explore. Hindi po masisira ang inyong computer, hindi po masisira ang OBS, wala tayong problema doon. Kapag nag-crash ang OBS, uninstall, okay, download again and install. Anyway, it is free. Okay, well, thank you very much. I hope nasagot yung question.
Alright, thank you po. Mayroon pa ba tayong mga katanungan coming from the field?
Ayan, meron siya from Jinky. Kapag po ba nag-record ako ng headset, tapos may ipi-play po akong video sa presentation, maririnig po ba sa recording yung sounds ng video ko sa presentation ko? Para alam ko rin ang sagot dyan. Yes po.
Gamit ang headset. Sir?
Yeah. Sir. Okay, so yes, of course, maririnig dapat yan. Okay? So long as properly selected yung audio output and audio input. Okay po?
So, rinig na rinig gamit ang headset.
Opo. Yung mga, ang siguro gustong malaman ni ma'am, kung ano yung, ako maririnig ba yung mga audio effects niya sa PowerPoint niya habang nagre-record siya? Yes po, maririnig yun.
Lalo na kung gumamit rin siya ng video, maririnig yun.
Maririnig yun sa mismong output niya. Kasi once na-add niya yung PowerPoint as another source, yung audio nun dinig.
Very good. So, alam ko, ginamit mo naman pa because you're able to use the sound effect doon sa Who Wants to Be a Millionaire in your presentation. Okay, so sige lang po, pakisend lang po na inyong mga katanungan.
Ito.
Si Ma'am Fe. Clarification ni Ma'am Fe. Sabi ni Ma'am, example, a graduation rights is on PowerPoint, then converted to video OBS is more helpful. Sir, ano po ang aking katanungan? Kasagutan?
Balak ata nilang gamitin ang OBS para sa kanilang virtual graduation ceremony.
Pwede naman po. Okay, so pwede po yun. So, mag-present lang po kayo using OBS. Okay, i-capture niyo yung screen. Pwede yung MC will be shown doon sa screen. Pwede po yun. Okay, so after creating the video or after presenting using a PowerPoint sa OBS, ang inyong file na po niyan or is video na po siya. So MP4 or MKV. So video na po siya.
Okay, may katanungan pa ba tayo? Okay. Sabi dito, ni Ma'am
Ayan, sabi ni Ma'am Janine Sape, may problem po when I'm presenting my PowerPoint with video. When playing po, there is no audio. I set the audio to speaker. Narinig naman po ang audio, pero hindi naman po ako naririnig.
So nagkaroon ng problema, nagkaroon ng parang change ng kanilang atake sa sound. So, Sir?
So for the questions, dapat una natin isipin, dapat properly connected yung ating mga audio devices, yung input, tapos yung output ng audio. Then dapat i-check natin sa ating OBS, sa sources ng audio input video kung nakaset po siya.
Tama. Check niyo po palagi yung inyong audio input source kasi yun po yung sagot po sa inyong query, sa inyong problem. Check nyo lagi yung audio input source nyo at yung video input source nyo at yung window display source ninyo para po makita nyo.
That's right, Ma'am Pam. Siguro may katanungan rin dito nakuha ang ating mga speakers using the online streaming. Sir Morgan, sir?
Okay, so I guess this is not actually a question, it is a comment from Cheryl of something like that. Honestly po, hindi siya safe kasi po yung mga gamit ng scammer to scam. Because you allow them to control your PC, they will lock your PC and ask you to pay them. Okay, so I guess how cool is that? Kawawa naman ang wala alam. Okay, I guess it is she is referring to the AnyDesk to control the PC. Okay, so etong AnyDesk naman po ay secure naman po siya, kaya nga mayroon siyang you have to accept the connection. Okay, so kailangan may consent. Kailangan ikaw din, as a user, kung may nagko-connect sa'yo, kailangan alam mo na nagko-connect sa'yo yung kasamahan mo. Pero kung automatically may nagko-connect sa'yo palagi na hindi mo alam, so I guess it is your own responsibility. So tignan mo lang po yung bright side nito compared doon sa negative side ng AnyDesk. Okay, so make sure na alam po natin kung sino ang nagko-connect sa atin. Okay, so be responsible. Sabi nga, think before you click. Okay po? So wag nating basta-basta ibibigay. Another one is, wag nating basta ibibigay yung access code. Because once you install the AnyDesk or open the AnyDesk in your computer, yung access code mo ay isa lang yon sa computer mo. Okay? Pero if you do not, if you are not using AnyDesk, please uninstall it. Okay? So and another one is, wag mo pong i-auto-run ang inyong AnyDesk. Meron kasi mga application na when you start the operating system, the AnyDesk will start automatically. Okay, so kahit hindi mo alam na may nagko-connect na pala sa iyo kasi naka-start o naka-open ang inyong AnyDesk doon sa background ng computer mo. Okay po? So, thank you.
At syempre rin, word of caution, kahit po ito ay mga para po ito sa atin in our digital rise age at para rin po sa para po maka-go with tayo sa ating mga digitally natives at mga screen agers na tinatawag, it is still important po and first and foremost na tayo po ay we be careful and cautious sa ating mga ginagalaw po at sa ating mga moves, mga online moves natin. Kasi po, ang safety pa rin natin is our number one concern.
That's right, Ma'am. Hindi kailangan natin na maging very wise sa paggamit ng technology, lalong-lalo na sa internet, kung saan, ito nga, ginagamit ng mga oportunista, yung mga scammers, minsan na medyo konting kaalaman ng ibang mga tao. So, maging wise tayo sa pag-click. Sabi nga ni Sir, click before you
think before you click. Siyempre pa, we be careful of that.
Hey, may tanong pa na medyo nawala siya. Yan, sabi ni Ma'am Mayan Rebamba, possible po ba na while presenting screen in Google Meet, makikita mo pa rin ang face cam mo sa presentation using OBS virtual cam? So I think si Sir Fred ang sasagot nito. Sir Fred?
Thank you, Ma'am Mary Ann, for the questions. Of course, pwede pong pagsabayin na makikita pa rin ang inyong face doon kapag kayo na sa Google Meet kayo at nag-present ang inyong presentation. Pwede po.
Alright. Thank you, sir, para sa katanungan. Mayroon pa ba tayo? Mukhang aktibo ang ating mga teachers.
Magpapahabol ng mga tanong bago tayo mag-close ngayong araw.
That's right. Pero again, kung hindi namin masasagot lahat kasi meron tayong limited time ngayong umaga, you can be part of the so-called group chat at malalaman natin ang mga kasagutan sa inyong mga tanong through your ICT coordinators. Meron pa tayo, Ma'am Pam?
Sige. Gagawin na siguro natin itong last question for the day. Sabi ni Owel, tama sana, no? Owel Manikis Bakani, Sony camera po yung gamit ko. Wow! Gagana po ba siya sa OBS?
Yan, sir.
Yes, siyempre, lahat ng camera gagana when you are using the OBS Studio. Any camera. All you have to do is to select kung anong camera ang inyong gagamitin.
Thank you very much. Siguro magmamatter na lang sa quality ng camera. And of course, kung may pangmayaman kang pang-edit, kahit hindi siya gaanong kagandahan, gaganda ang camera mo. Para syempre, yung estudyanteng nanonood sa'yo, hindi antukin. Di ba, Ma'am Pam?
Totoo yan.
Oo, yung parang umaga, pero gabi yung screen mo. So, I think that concludes the question and answer portion. Maraming salamat sa
mga viewers. Thank you so much.
Thank you din kay Sir Fred at kay Sir Joseph para sa pag-answer ng ating mga katanungan. And now, Ma'am Pam,
yes,
medyo nagkasama tayo ng 4 days. Imagine that, 4 days and tapos na tayo ngayon sa ating seminar workshop using OBS or the so-called Open Broadcaster Software in the teaching and learning process. So alam kong yung iba, marami pang katanungan. Para sabi nga namin, pwede nyo pa pong mapanood from day 1 hanggang ngayon sa pamamagitan ng pag-subscribe sa ating Facebook channel at sa YouTube, i-uploadan ng mga videos from day 1 hanggang ngayon.
Yes, yan po. Once again po, maraming salamat. Pero before po tayo magpaalam, we have some closing messages po para sa inyo at meron tayong mga words of inspiration from very important people in our field.
That's right, Ma'am. So unahin po natin ang message ng ating ginagalangan na USEC Undersecretary for Curriculum and Instruction, USEC Diosdado San Antonio. Sir?
Okay. Kinoconnect siguro po muna natin yung video ni Sir Jude sa atin.
Correct.
Pero magbasa muna tayo ng mga pasasalamat ng ating mga viewers, okay? Meron tayo dito message galing pa sa ating international viewer from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Nandito tayo si Ma'am na Virginia. Ayan, nakita ko yung message niya dito kanina, hinahanap ko.
Correct.
Oo.
Kasi nga, Ma'am Pam, ang live streaming natin, na hindi lang naman to sa Pilipinas. So napapanood rin ito ng mga teachers saan mang panig ng daigdig. And of course, hindi lang tayo ang nakaka-experience ng ganitong sistema. Kahit nga yung mga friends ko na nasa US din, sabi nga nila, they are not prepared to teach digitally. Kaya medyo mahirap din sa kanila. Train daw sila ng curriculum to teach face-to-face. Pero dahil nga hindi pwedeng pabayaan ng mga bata, we need to adapt in the new normal. Gusto natin rin, Ma'am Pam, na hingin ang kanilang mga impression. Mamaya, babasahin natin siya sa ating closing program.
Ayan. Ito yung comment na ibinigay sa atin ni Ma'am Virginia from Saudi Arabia. Maraming salamat po, Ma'am. Nagustuhan niya daw yung lahat ng presentations na ginawa. Sagana at punong-puno ng aral. Maraming natutunan ng mga nanonood at naiparating ito o naipaliwanag ng maayos. Delivered moderately. So meaningful. Awesome. Thanks to all. Mabuhay po kayo. More power and God bless. Ayun. Maraming salamat po, Ma'am.
I think Sir Dudes now is ready for the message. So, maraming salamat, Sir, sa oras na inyong ibinigay para makasama namin kayo ngayon. This is a pre-recorded video na hiningi natin kay Sir kanina. Alam nating busy tayong lahat para sa opening of classes. Okay, meron pa ba tayong mga nakikitang feed, Ma'am, sa ating
Meron tayo.
live stream?
Hello muna tayo sa ating mga watchers until this moment. Hello from Leyte, Sir Armando Layola.
Maraming salamat po sa pagsama mula day 1 hanggang ngayon. Shout out ko din yung mga co-teacher natin na nanonood. Yan. Kahit may faculty meeting, minsan sumasagi na mapanood yung ating mga tips dito sa paggamit ng OBS.
Hello sa aking mga co-teachers dyan sa Legal National High School English Department. Hello sa aking department head, Ma'am Annie, at sa aking mga co-teachers.
Alright, maraming salamat po sa patuloy na panonood. Si Ma'am Rose Tison, thank you so much po. Sana po laging available ang video for replay. Yan, very good po. Maraming salamat po. Opo, available po ang video for replay.
Yes, palagi mo siyang available din sa ating DepEd Ed 2 at nandito na si Sir Dudes. Sir Dudes.
Pasok!
Good morning, fellow teachers and school of Good morning, fellow teachers and school officials of DepEd Ligao City, my home for 3 years and the only schools division that has been served. Good morning. Good morning, fellow teachers and school officials of DepEd Ligao City, my home for 3 years and the only schools division that has been served by me as a schools division superintendent. I am glad to be invited to be a part of your closing ceremonies for this webinar. And I salute you, your team, and I thank SDS Nell and Ted for the invitation. We understand that it's really very important that all of us are fully capacitated so that we can perform our tasks. Remember that the tasks we are going to carry out for school year 2020-21 will be different, and the corresponding capacity building will always be essential. We don't like our fellow teachers and school officials to be doing things when in fact they do not know how to do them. Part of our job is to make sure that anybody requested to do certain things is fully capacitated. So I commend your team for addressing the challenge to equip our team, our fellow teachers and fellow school officials with appropriate knowledge, skills, and competencies required for us to effectively deliver basic education services during this time of COVID-19. Mabuhay kamo. God bless. Good morning.
All right, mukhang, hey, thank you very much, Sir Dads, for the message. And now,
Okay, nabasa ho natin kanina yung mga impressions ng ating mga viewers. Now at this time, pakinggan naman natin ang message sa atin ng ating Schools Division Superintendent
That's
dito
right.
sa Ligao City Division. At yan po ay walang iba kundi si Sir Nelson Morales. Sir Nelson?
Isang magandang araw
Okay.
po sa inyong lahat, Pilipinas. My greetings to the management of the Department of Education Central Office under the leadership of our very inspiring Secretary Liling Briones, my former superintendent, Sir Dads, now the USEC of the Department of Education, of course to the ETU, and to the team that we have in the city of Ligao. My gratitude and with special mention to Sir Ted spearheading this activity of ours for 3 days. To everyone in attendance, the 300,000 people who participated actively in this undertaking of ours. Maraming salamat po. In a closing activities such as this, I am reminded of a beautiful story that might probably inspire all of us. This is the story for those who already heard this. Of course, you can just have another session for this kind of activity. But let me share with you this is the story of the firefly and the sun. The story runs like this. One day, the firefly noticed that the sun is so sad. And the firefly asked, "My good friend, why is it that you are a bit sad this morning?" Then the sun replied softly, "You know, my good friend, if you only know, very soon I will be leaving this earth." And having said that, the sun continued that given that kind of situation, the earth will be in total darkness. You can just imagine how the situation will be. So hearing that from a good friend, the firefly gathered all his friends, all the fireflies actually in the area, and surrounded the sun. Then the sun smiled beautifully. The curious friend asked another question. Why are you smiling? You know, my dear friend, sun replied, that while it is true that I will be leaving soon, I am confident that the world will be lighted even more. In this activity that we are concluding this time, I am very sure that the world of our learners will be brighter and lighted even more than what we thought despite the pandemic. The 3,000 people who participated and the overwhelming support of the public is a confirmation that indeed education will proceed regardless of the circumstance that may happen in the future. There are a lot of uncertainties, of course, and this is the new normal. But the way I look at it, we were able to adapt to the new normal, and there is some degree of proficiency already and confidence on the part of our teachers. This is also a recognition that with the participation of our teachers, the world really is getting smaller and smaller every day. The viewers, not only in the country, but probably around the globe, because are participants coming from outside of the Philippines, is a proof that all of us in our community of education are really interested to ensure a bright future for everyone through education. For that, my dear friends, allow me to extend my sincere gratitude to all of you. As I mentioned during the opening statement or opening part of this activity, this may be of little value, but let me quote when Apollo 11 landed on the moon, in the statement of Neil Armstrong, he said that it may be a small step for us, for man, but it is a great step for big leap for humanity. For that, I salute all of you for dedicating your life for the school children that we promised to serve when we entered public service or even in the private sector and opted to be in the business of education. We understand that we are not only building individual person, but actually building a beautiful world for the rest of the generations to come. These are little initiatives compared to other things that the Department of Education is currently doing. But rest assured, my dear friends, that with the collaboration that we are having now, as it is being manifested, and the overwhelming support of our stakeholders, we will be able to provide the best education to our children comes August 24 or on the date of the opening of classes. The preparation that we are having now is an articulation of how prepared are we or how ready are we in ensuring that indeed we will be able to provide for the dreams and aspirations of our people. My salute to everyone and my continuing gratitude to all the people behind this very successful activity, with a special mention to the team that we have in the city of Ligao. Isang magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat.
Thank you po. Thank you so much. Yes po, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Maraming salamat.
Alam nating busy sina sir ngayon, meron silang man-com, pero thank you very much, sir, for your presence this morning. Maraming salamat po. And now we have the behind the scenes.
Our closing video for all of you. And once again po, habang inaayos natin, maraming salamat po for staying with us from day 1 until day 4.
Alright, gusto kong basahin itong comment ng ating isang viewer, si Teacher Ryan. Sabi ni Teacher Ryan, napakaganda. The EduTech unit of the central office is partnering with divisions to showcase the best practices in teaching. Indeed, hindi lang naman ang Ligao City Division ang naging kapartner ng ating EduTech unit, kundi ang iba pang division showcasing the different teaching and learning materials. Sabi niya, thank you very much Ligao City Division for joining, for going the extra mile. Ligao City Division is sadip pero malanit. The speakers are very knowledgeable and were able to present the topic well. This is one of my most exciting seminars that I have attended. The seminar has a clear cut of advice and very minimum jargon. Maraming salamat daw po sa inyong lahat from the Ligao City Division and yung sa EduTech. Nanonood din ngayon si Miss Corina, si Miss Nikki, si Teacher Marky, and si Teacher Princess. Maraming salamat po sa panonood ninyo ng ating webinar.
Okay, hello po kay Ma'am Victoria Querigal. Happy watching po and who are still with us until this very moment. So we bring to you si Sir Jason Olayas from
Monon High School para sa mga behind the scenes ng ating webinar.
Thank you. Yes.
Maraming salamat. Magandang araw po sa lahat. Sa loob po ng ilang linggong paghahanda ng buong pangkat ng Ligao, ay hindi naging madali ang hamon na mabuo ang national webinar na ito tungkol sa OBS Studio. Kaya naman maraming salamat po sa mga umantabay mula sa pangkat ng mga IT officers, ng aming lungsod, mga presenters, at sa bumubuo ng technical team. Maraming salamat din sa Infotech Development Systems Colleges sa mainit na pagtanggap. Sa kabilang banda po, naiintindihan din namin na hindi lahat ng paaralan ay gagamit ng online learning. Ngunit ang paggamit ng teknolohiya sa pagtuturo ay makapagbibigay ng bagong karanasan sa mga mahal nating estudyante. If we do it slowly, mas gagaling tayo sa digital revolution sa edukasyon. Bilang isang guro, magandang maibilang natin ang OBS Studio sa ating mga pamamaraan. Ang libo-libong views na natanggap namin sa mga nakaraang araw ay nakakataba po ng puso para sa bumubuo ng Ligao City Division. Kaya naman, bilang pasasalamat at pagmamalaki, ay inihandog namin ang aming panapos na video na sana ay masiyahan kayo.
Sa pagdaan ng panahon, napatunayan ng kagawaran ng edukasyon na hindi hadlang ang distansya upang maihatid ang edukasyon sa malalayo at liblib na lugar tulad ng mga coastal barangays ng lungsod ng Ligao. Sa pagsulong ng edukalidad ay hindi nagpapigil ang departamento sa hamon ng heograpiya at mga alon ng karagatan. Sa kasamaang palad, sa pagtama ng pandemyang hatid ng COVID-19 ay nakaamba ang malalaking pagbabago sa takbo ng pagkatuto ng mga batang Pilipino. Ang dating maiingay at masasayang silid-aralan ay pansamantalang mapupuno ng katahimikan dahil hindi pa maaaring magtipon-tipon ang mga mag-aaral. Gayunpaman, sa pamumuno ng kalihim ng DepEd na si Ginang Leonor Magtolis Briones, magpapatuloy ang pag-unlad ng pagkatuto ng mga Pilipino sa pamamagitan ng blended learning. At isa rito ang online learning bilang epektibo at interaktibong paraan ng pagtuturo at pagkatuto. Dahil dito, nakipag-ugnayan ang Ligao City Division sa Educational Technology Unit DepEd Central sa pangunguna ni Ginoong Mark Anthony C. upang isakatuparan ang National Webinar Workshop on the Basics of Using Open Broadcaster Software Studio in Teaching and Learning. And yes, OBS is an option for a more interactive teaching-learning process. Dapat nating tandaan na ang pagmamahal sa pagtuturo ay kakabit ang pagkasabik na mas matuto pa ng mga bagong pamamaraan. Ang OBS Studio kasama ang iba pang open educational resources tulad ng crossword puzzle, the Hot, word search, quiz creator, at comics creator ay magagamit upang mapanatiling kaakit-akit ang aralin kahit hindi kasama ng mga mag-aaral ang kanilang mga kaklase sa loob ng bahay. Matatandaan sa mga natunghayang video lesson sa webinar na ito na ang OBS Studio ay epektibo sa lahat ng asignatura at lahat ng baitang. Bukod dito, maikatutuwa ng mga mag-aaral na makahalubilo pa rin ang kanilang mga guro sa pamamagitan ng kanilang gadgets. Ang OBS ay isa lamang sa ating mga maaaring gamitin sa pagtuturo ngayong new normal. Sa ating bansa na mas marami ang cellular phones kaysa sa kabuuang populasyon ng mga Pilipino, hindi maikakaila na marami ang may access sa internet. Ngunit, tandaan na ang video lessons ay maaari nating maibahagi offline gamit ang mga sharing apps tulad ng ShareIt at Bluetooth. Bilang isa sa mga layunin ng Ligao City Division sa pamumuno ni Ginoong Nelson S. Morales na maging kahali-halina sa mga batang Ligawenyo ang home-based learning, patuloy na isinusulong nito ang iba-ibang paraan ng paghahatid ng edukalidad sa bawat tahanan. Ito ay bilang pakikiisa sa mandato ng Departamento ng Edukasyon. Ang inisyatibong ito ng Ligao City Division sa pangunguna ng IT Office Head na si Ginoong Ted Villamor ay pagpapatunay ng suporta at kooperasyon sa aming dibisyon. Kanyang tinipon-tipon ang 67 IT coordinators mula sa 67 paaralan ng lungsod ng Ligao. Kaya naman, mga kaguro, hindi hadlang kung ikaw ay Teacher 1 o Teacher 2 o Master Teacher upang makabuo ng magaganda at makabuluhang video lessons gamit ang OBS Studio. Ang mahalaga, tayo ay malikhain at mapamaraan. Mga kaguro, bagamat limitado rin ang ating galaw sa gitna ng pandemya, ating alalahanin na tayo ay ang mga bayaning tagapagsulong ng kinabukasan ng kabataang Pilipino. Ang paghahatid ng maganda at may kalidad na edukasyon ay ang ating higit na pangunahing misyon. Ikaw, ano ang iyong bagong malikhaing pamamaraan sa pagtuturo sa new normal na maaari mong ibahagi sa kapwa mo guro? Pag-usapan natin sapagkat dito sa DepEd, tayo ay iisa. Kung mayroon kang nais ibahagi na sa iyong palagay ay isang breakthrough na makatutulong sa kaguruan, ibahagi ito gamit ang hashtag DigitalRisePH, hashtag Sulong Edokalidad at hashtag WeAreOneDepEd. Maraming salamat.
Alright.
Thank you! Ayun.
Ayun. Maraming salamat, Sir Jason, sa napakagandang behind the scene and pasasalamat na prepare para sa atin ni Sir ngayong araw na ito.
Oo. Pinakita rin namin sa inyo viewers ang ganda ng Ligao City at once na matapos na ho ang lahat ng ating mga pinagkakabisihan at once matapos ang pandemic na ito, sana makita namin kayo dito sa Ligao City, Albay, Bicol Region, Philippines.
Yan, para makita nyo si Mount Mayon at ang aming Kawa-Kawa Hill. And now, the overall in charge of this activity will give us his closing message. Sir Ted?
Okay, thank you, Saturn. To our DepEd officials, so Secretary Leonor Briones, Yusek Alain Del Pascua, Yusek Diosdado San Antonio, Director Abraham Abanil, Sir Mark Anthony C. To our Regional Director, Gilbert T. Sadsad, SDS Nelson S. Morales, the training team, mga ka-OBS, good morning. Before anything else, allow me please to congratulate the attendees of this webinar. So dami nyo. Thank you all for joining us and being online for 4 days on a must-attend. Securing the conducive webinar venues. Most of all, the 67 humble and very talented school ICT coordinators and the 12 teacher presenters that form part of the training team for putting all this together. That is why it is now a big reality and no longer a concept. The cause of this training is to multiply and to spread the special gifts that we have on the use of IT, to make the real difference as we approach to the new normal learning modalities, where the learners enjoy the enriched learning activities prepared using OBS Studio, which help them to interact and learn more with fun. In this regard, let's not keep our learning from this training to ourselves. Let's spread it to our fellow teachers just like what we did. So, this will multiply abundantly. Thank you for continuing the blessings not only to yourselves, but also to others. Let's continue all to move forward as we confront and adapt the challenges of learning the new normal. Salamat po sa inyong lahat.
Alright, maraming salamat Sir Ted for that message. Indeed, nagpapasalamat hindi lang tayo kundi lahat ng members ng training team para sa inyong masugid na pagsubaybay mula day 1 hanggang ngayon.
That's right. Okay, para po sa inyong mga e-certificates at para po sa inyong mga outputs, ipopost po later ng ating team from DepEd EPUC ang stream ng aming mga outputs para sa ating day 4 webinar na ito at further instructions po para sa ating e-certificates.
That's right, Ma'am Pam. Hindi sayang ang ating day 1 hanggang day 4 dahil bukod sa certificate, meron tayong natutunan na bago para sa darating na pasukan.
Tama yan.
Sabi nga natin, Ma'am Pam, medyo mahirap man dahil mag-close na tayo ngayon, pero at least meron silang pabaon ngayon from the Ligao City Division. Mayroon pa ba tayong mga shoutout dyan, Ma'am Pam, before tayo to finally say before we say goodbye sa kanila. Maraming salamat sa kanilang lahat. Yan.
Ito, meron tayo. This is a good message from Margie Paulet. Mabuhay all teachers and educators. Our endeavors will be rewarded by God in heaven, watching over us. Fight ignorance. Let's unite to continue learning online. Stay safe, have faith, and God bless us all from
Maraming salamat po sa ating
thank you
national
so much
team
po.
po sa pagbibigay.
Sina Teacher Marge,
Correct.
po, sina Sir Boots, maraming salamat po. Si Sir Mark, of course, at sa lahat ng DepEd Edu team training with us. And sila ang possible. Kahit milya-milya ang layo natin from Ligao to Manila, this is possible.
Okay, maraming salamat po sa pagbibigay ng opportunity para marinig ang aming boses at para ma-share ng aming division ang isang technology na pwedeng gamitin ng katulad kong teacher. Gaya nga ng sinasabi natin, Ma'am Pam, if I can connect,
you can connect.
we can connect.
Hashtag
Digital Rise PH.
Hashtag DepEd.
Sustain the zone. Sustain the